Hi everyone. So here's another video from me because apparently that's what I do now. Okay, what we have here is a Swiza D04 and the Victorinox Pioneer X. And what I really like about the Swiza, by the way, is these nail nicks. They're much better. It has a locking blade for a price, and the price I got it at is excellent. And in this size, you don't get a locking blade from the Victorinox, as far as I know. And it has a larger blade than even the 93 blade on the on the Pioneer X. As you can see, it has a larger blade, but this is a locking blade. This is not a locking blade, and this is a locking blade. So I really like that. I also like that they have steel separators, and the Pioneer X also has steel separators, but most Victorinox knives have aluminium separators. This is a Spartan, for example, and you can see that these separators are actually aluminium, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this middle separator is aluminium. And you can see that in some of the larger knives as well. I'll pause the video for a second and I'll show it. So you can see that this is the Work Champ, and you can see that the separators are actually aluminium. Is it focusing there? There you go. That's aluminium. Those are aluminium separators. I'm not particularly fond of the aluminium, to be honest. I'm sure they're useful to make the thing lighter and maybe even stainless. I'm not sure. Won't catch rust maybe. But having said that, I think they're weaker. And if there is any pressure that I know for a fact that if there's any pressure on this area, the aluminium separators will bend. I've had that happen to one of my Forsters. Anyway, I digress. That's not what this video is about. This video is about a quick comparative test of the reamers or the punch or the awl on either of these. Now, let me try to open this the way a friend of mine has been trying to teach me of late, with one hand and almost cutting my hand in the process. That's the awl, the inline awl on the Swiza, and as you can see, it's quite a nice looking piece. It looks like it will work really well. Then there is the inline awl on the Pioneer X. Let me try to open it the same way. There you go. I'm not as smooth as my friend is, but I'll keep practicing. And it does not have a sewing eye, but this is what it looks like. So I want to test which inline awl is better, and I'm going to test it on something slightly unconventional. I've not seen anybody else do something like this on YouTube, but there is this pod that falls off a tree. It's a natural product. It's made of whatever it's made of. It's from a tree. It's not a bark. It's not wood, but it's a dried pod from a tree. And I've always liked these things. I think they're pretty because it looks like a boat, and they're just lying on the streets. And oftentimes I'm tempted to pick it up and put it in a little body of water and watch it float, or maybe even I've considered putting a motor at the end to see how it goes. So I'm going to try to make a hole in this, and don't worry, I'll get many more like this in front of my girlfriend's house. And I want to see which one works easier, and I'll tell you right now. We'll first start with the Swiza awl. There we go. We have a nice clean hole right there. We can think that it's for putting a rope or an anchor through it. Now let's see what it's like with the Victorinox awl. Oh, that went through far more easily. It just glided in. And it just went through much more easily, and I'm able to make a smaller hole with it if I want to, but the Swiza hole is larger because of the way this thing is designed. As you can see, the Swiza awl is has that shape to it. I'm not sure what the technical term is, but this one is more pointy, the one on the Victorinox, so you can make a smaller hole with this, but it'll be harder with this. Definitely the Victorinox awl worked much better, did a better job of it. I was thinking that this will be better. Turns out I was wrong. This is better, the more classically designed awl. This is a new design. I thought it feels sharper, and I thought it was pointier, but I was wrong on all counts. It may be sharper, but this definitely worked better. So now my boat has, if it ever becomes a boat, has 2 holes in it for whatever I'll use it for. Well, that's a little test for all of us.